Hey ladies and gents, I hope you're all doing very well. I do apologise about my voice, I'm a little bit under the weather, but today I'm bringing you real life 2021 and 2022 tactics just for the Premier League teams in this one, and these are absolutely game changing. So I've used tactical analysis online resources such as Statman Dave, Football Made Simple, TIFO and real life footage to bring you real life tactics that have been used most commonly in the 21 and 2022 season. Every single team features a fluid formation, and I've set the preset tactics up so that the AI cannot deviate away from their real life tactics. Chelsea and Spurs are the only two teams to feature two different formations and tactics, as they recently changed their tactics in recent matches. The teams I found hardest to map were Newcastle and Norwich, who have new managers in the likes of Eddie Howe and Dean Smith, as they're still experimenting, but I've tried my best to replicate what they're doing so far. So in PES 2021, no longer do teams just sit back, let you attack wave after wave until the 90th minute. There's a real nice balance here, and it's complemented nicely with the Gentleman's Club gameplay mod. So definitely check that mod out. For PC users, if you're using the VirtuaRED V4 mod and the PogChamps database, then you can copy the edit file in the description and paste it into the location shown on screen. If you aren't using the PogChamps database, then you'll need to do the following. So if you're not using the PogChamps database, then you're probably going to need to follow these steps. So what you want to do is go to this website here. I'll leave a link in the description of this video. Click this link here and that will start to download Zlak's awesome tool, which allows you to import the tactics into your file. The password for extraction is ABCD, as you can see right there. So these are the steps I'm going to be walking you through today. Go to my downloads folder, and then we're going to see the file here, tactics, mass export, import. Just right mouse click, extract here, type in the password ABCD, and then that will extract these three folders here. Then you want to go ahead and download my tactics file, which I will leave a link in the description, which will say something along the lines of Dream Patch, Smoke Patch, VirtuaRED, not using PogChamps database. Once it's in your downloads folder, copy that, and then you want to go to your importer folder, and then imports, and then right mouse click and click paste. And then what you'll do is right mouse click and extract here. So it's important it's in the imports folder. Now go back to importer. First, we need your edit file. So navigate to documents, Konami, eFootball PES 2021 season update, this long number here, save, copy the edit file, navigate back to your importer folder, and then right mouse click and click paste. Now what we want to do is open the edit underscore list. So ignore this top bit for the minute. I'm just going to try and explain this as best I can. This is the team from your database, and I'll show you how to get this ID. So this is a team from your database, and this is going to be my ID from my database, which is what we're going to import. So if I just clear this out. Now navigate to your eFootball PES 2021 folder, go to Content, Stadium Server, and right at the bottom you've got map_teams.txt. Open that. So in the map_teams.txt, probably the best way to go about this is basically copy all these. Just trying to think about the quickest way to do this. Paste it here. Okay. Now we do have some sides still in the championship that have been promoted, so we need to copy the likes of Brentford in here as well. Brentford, Norwich, and Watford. So copy those three there. And obviously that means we have to delete out West Brom, Sheffield United, Fulham. So delete those out. Now leave the hashtags in there because that's a good guide as to which tactics you're going to import. So if I delete this, all this out, up to the ID, delete that out, delete that, delete that. So obviously anything after the comma, you can delete out apart from, best to leave those hashtags in. Okay, so we've got all our teams. Now what we need to do is put in the ID of the team that we're importing. So this is your Arsenal ID. Okay, for Arsenal. And then what we're going to do, so if we go to the importer folder and go to imports, we can see the Arsenal tactics here. So what I'm going to do is just click on this once and then just click once again. Copy that. There's two ways you can do that. You can either right mouse click and go to rename and then just highlight it all and copy. So make sure you get the right one. So Arsenal. And then I go back to my ID list. This is Arsenal here. And I'm just going to basically paste those tactics in just there. Obviously, the IDs should differ if it was any different. But if not, they will remain the same. So the next one is Aston Villa. 107. 377 is Brighton. Obviously Brighton and Hove. There we go. Next is Burnley. And so on and so forth. Like I said, your IDs may be identical. They could very well be identical. But for the sake of this file, just do it yourself and just do it like this. I'm not going to do all these, but once you've finished, you can delete the ones I haven't done. You can just file, save that. Close that one. We can go back to the importer folder. So we've got our teams in there ready to import. And we're just going to double click on the tactics importer.exe. You can see it's now encrypted that file. Press enter. Delete the old file out. This one here. Can get rid of that now. We can then remove the underscore encrypted. And then just copy that file. Go to documents, Konami, season update, this long number here, save, and then paste. For PlayStation and Xbox users, I'm afraid you're out of luck. You have to manually change the game plans for each of the teams yourselves by going into settings, edit, teams, select the club, go into the game plan. And I already have tutorials on how to set up fluid formations and preset tactics. So if you don't know how to do that, I'll leave links in the description of this video as well for those. I'll also let the formations and tactics play out in front of you right now, and you can pause the video and edit where necessary for those who are on PlayStation and Xbox.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. trying to protect your soul.
So there's a nice little early Christmas present from myself to everyone. I just want to take this moment to say thank you all so much, guys, for the tremendous support in what's been a difficult year for all of us, I'm sure. I'd just like to wish you and all your families a Merry Christmas, and I'll be spending the next few days with Mrs. Sparkles and the little teaspoon. So from my family, we just want to wish you all the best for the new year. Thank you once again, and I look forward to seeing you guys in 2022. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.